One attempt. It's flying loose.
I know.
And stop and see one of your neighbors was running late. Mr. Gibson.
We've been having the same conversation for
Oh,
2 years,
yeah, good man.
once a month.
Yeah, I got some work for him.
That's
Yeah,
all
I
right.
need some dirt and some rock.
I'll be old one day too.
He's the man.
We took it, we've been in the basement tearing the walls down and all this kind of stuff. They're gonna take $22,000 and move it in tomorrow. Laying things out here, all the rods down, and the thing, pull that basement wall back.
Do you have anything?
I think every 3 foot.
You ready, HL?
I was looking at this one here,
Two
seven.
of them got moved to next month.
This one is off.
Oh, you good, you good.
Whenever you the boss and you start.
What does your computer say on top left?
Mine's
I
got
love
a
it.
yellow mark over top
I'm
of it.
ready for fall.
Very top.
No, it says
I
7.
love it. My favorite time of the year.
701.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pittsylvania County's Planning Commission, August 3rd, 2021. Roll call.
Ms. Neese?
Present.
Mr. Dudley?
Present.
Mr. Stowe?
Present.
Mr. Horn?
Present.
Mr. Waters?
Present.
Ms. Henderson?
Present.
Mr. Harker?
Present.
Mr. Haymore?
Present. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand with me for a moment of silence and pledge allegiance to the flag. Gentlemen, move your caps, please. Join me in the pledge of allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance Thank you. You may be seated. Is there any citizen here that has something to bring before the commission that is not on the agenda? If not, I'll ask for approval of the agenda.
Mr. Chairman, make a motion that we approve the agenda as presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Motion by Mr. Stowe, second by Ms. Meeks. All in favor, aye? Well, then we move on. We've got to vote.
All right.
That's too quick.
Let the record show 8-4-0 against. Approval of the minutes. Motion.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second it.
Motion by Mr. Horn, second by Mr. Stowe. Ready for a vote.
Wait you a second. I think you laid her down that time.
Let the record show 8 yes and no, 0 no. I have no report. At 7:02, case R21-022 is open for public hearing. Ms. Ragsdale.
Case R-21-022, Timothy Duffer has petitioned to rezone 2 parcels totaling 10.36 acres located off State Road 694 David Giles Lane in the Chatham Blair's election district from B2 Business District General to RC1 Residential Combined Subdivision District to construct a single-family dwelling. Once the property is rezoned to RC1, all uses listed under Section 35-266 are permitted. Staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Duffer is here to represent the petition.
Mr. Duffer, how you doing, Tim? Come around. You got anything that you want to add that we do not have in our packet?
No, sir, not that I know of. This lot was part of original farm tract. It was zoned B1, I guess, because we had a store on it. It was all one property card. Now that we have sold everything but the house and these two lots off, I just wanted to zone it residential like it should be.
Anyone have any questions for Mr. Duffer? Thank you, Tim.
Yep.
703, case R21-022 is closed for public hearing. Mr. Waters.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I know Mr. Duffer, he's actually my neighbor, lives on the same road as I do, and I make a motion that we approve this case number R21-002 and pass it on to the zoning board.
Motion by Mr.
Second.
Waters, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Dudley. Is there any further discussion, comments from any member of the commission? If not, we're ready for a vote.
You rung the bell that time.
Let the record show 8 yes and no votes, 0 votes. At 7:04, case R21-024 is open for public hearing. Ms. Ragsdale.
Case R-21-024, Samuel and Carolyn Munford have petitioned to rezone 0.203 acres located off State Road 834 Jones Mill Road in the Tunstall Election District from A1 Agricultural District to R1 Residential Suburban Subdivision District to combine with an adjacent parcel of land zoned R1. Once the property is rezoned to R1, all uses listed under Section 35-222 are permitted. The staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, Samuel and Carolyn Munford are here to represent the petition.
Mr. and Ms. Munford, do you have anything that you want to add that we do not have in our packet? Do not? Any members of the commission have any questions for them? Okay. If not, case R21-024 is closed to public hearing. Mr. Stowe.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we approve this request.
Motion by Mr. Stowe. That's second.
Second.
Second by Ms. Meese. Ready for a vote.
You got it, Miss Meese. Have you tapped it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You good. All right. It's done, I think. Oh, no, it ain't even.
No, it's not.
Yours already in. You got your vote in.
Someone has not voted. Hit him again, see what. It's not.
Do y'all see who has a? Richard?
Mr.
Okay.
Yeah, I got mine.
All right.
Let the record show 7 yes and 1 no. Let it be recommended to the Board of Supervisors that 0.203 be rezoned from A1 to R1. At 7:07, case R21-026 is open for public hearing. Ms. Ragsdale.
Case R-21-026, Wilkerson Living Trust, James Wilkerson has petitioned to rezone 0.32 acres located off State Road 733 Barker Road in the Dane River Election District from A1 Agricultural District to R1 Residential Suburban Subdivision District to combine with an adjacent parcel of land zoned R1. Once the property is rezoned to R1, all uses listed under Section 35-222 are permitted. The staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, I don't believe anyone here is here to represent the petition, but I'll be happy to answer any questions if the board has any.
Any member of the commission have any questions for Ms. Ragsdale concerning this case? If not, it's 708, case R21-026. It's closed the public hearing. Mr. Horn.
Mr. Chairman, I'm very familiar with Mr. Wilkerson. He lives on the opposite end of Barker Road than I do. He did the same thing I did. He bought a piece of the farm to buffer what he already owned, but his adjoins R1 residential, mine adjoins A1 agricultural, so I left mine alone. He didn't do it. So in this case, I recommended the Board of Supervisors that we grant a petition to rezone from A1 agricultural to R1 residential.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Neese. Ready for a vote?
No, it wasn't me.
It
I'm
was,
sorry, Mr. Chairman.
On the end over there, she's the one.
Was it Ms. Henderson? I'm sorry.
Yes.
It was a female voice.
I heard, I was gonna say I heard a female voice. I'm sorry, Ms. Henderson. Now we're ready for a vote. Let the record show 8 yes, 0 no for case R21-026. Recommend to the Board of Supervisors that .32 acres be changed from A1 to R1. 710, case S21 is open for public hearing. Ms. Ragsdale.
Case S-21-009, Michael and Cynthia Flanagan have petitioned for a special use permit on 2 acres located at 1415 W.I. Powell Road in the Chatham Blair's election district for the sales, service, and repair of automobiles in a public garage. Staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, Michael Flanagan is here to represent the petition, and there is a letter from an adjacent property owner that was handed out before the meeting.
Is that Ms. Richardson? Is that the one you're
Yes, sir.
referring to? Yes. Mr. Flanagan, anything that you'd like to bring before the commission that's not in the packet? Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Flanagan? And I will state this for the record that Mrs. Richardson, to whom it may concern, I do not oppose the garage for the Flanagans. It will not bother me at all. So let the record reflect that.
Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to say that the Flanagans have certainly put forth the effort to accommodate the neighbors, to be friendly to them. It's my understanding that Mr. Flanagan, you built that wall, and that I'm sure wasn't cheap. So I think he's made every effort he can to be neighborhood friendly to his neighbors, and I know they should appreciate that.
Any other commissioner have any comments?
I do, Mr. Chairman. Prior to the meeting, I passed out a photocopy of Mr. Flanagan's property in question, and I know it's in the packet, but I thought this would just be easier to reference. In the back part of his property, I have circled the garage area that he's referring to as to be used, and his house is directly in front of it, noted by the X mark, and to the left is the closest neighbor. And I understand he has another neighbor with him tonight that is in support of this, as is the letter that you read from Ms. Richardson's in support of it also. There are conditions that were put into the application. The first condition has been amended to read that the property will be allowed to sell an automobile but cannot be used as a public car lot. Condition 2 states repair activities shall be contained within an enclosed structure. And condition 3, inoperable vehicles shall not be stored on the property for longer than 2 weeks and must be stored in an area screened from view. And as you can see in his property layout on the photocopy, the garage area is pretty much surrounded by mature trees, which would create a screening from any visible view of what he may have back there. But again, just to emphasize, he is not opening a car lot for sales at this location. So it's my motion that the commission vote to approve the special use permit S 21-009.
Don't you have somebody
Yeah,
signed up in
wait just a
opposition?
second. Is there any other comments from the commission?
With the amended conditions.
With the amended conditions and the other 2 stated conditions in the packet.
Any other members have any comments or questions? If not, at 7:14, case S-21009 is closed to public hearing. Mr. Waters, now you go.
Yes, I make the motion that the commission votes to approve special use permit S 21009 and pass it to the zoning board of appeals.
Is there a second?
With the
Second.
amended,
With the
conditions.
conditions listed within the packet.
And
And
number
the,
one
am-
is amended.
and the amended number 1 condition, yes.
Very good.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is that you, Ms.
It's my
Miss Meese
voice
this
this
time.
time.
Ms. Mace this time?
Karen tried to get in there.
Motion by Mr. Waters, second by Ms. Mace, that it be approved. We're ready for a vote.
Came up and went away.
Where's the hang up?
You,
Me. Let the record show 8 yes and 0 no. It'll be recommended to the Board of Zoning Appeals for a special use permit. Ms. Rexdale,
We do have cases for next month. I left my list in the office, so I will email you.
unacceptable.
I'm sorry. I will email you cases that are in your district probably tomorrow. So you'll have them ahead of time.
any member have any comments or questions of anything?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to thank the folks that put our meetings together, try to do that. They make it so easy for us to just get up here and vote. And, it's a lot of work that goes behind this, so just want to thank them.
I second that motion.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank the computer experts for helping us.
You already been here from day one. When we had the courtroom plumb full, standing around the walls. Everybody was upset about everything. They had a job back in those days.
Any other comments? Not, meeting is adjourned.
I heard that, Brian.
No, you didn't.